This man was turned into a human chair by a demon, yet he was overjoyed. Turns out he hadn't had a solid night's sleep in ages. Kenta, a middle-aged man, ran a small factory. The company wasn't big, but the work kept him constantly on his toes. Every night, he had to work overtime alone until the early hours, and spending the night in the office was the most convenient option. But at 4 a.m., someone suddenly knocked on the door. Kenta opened it, but there was no one in sight. Just as he was about to go back to sleep, a dark figure appeared. It was Mori Fukuzo, whose pranks were still as terrifying as ever. He handed Kenta an order form. The next day, Kenta pulled an all-nighter to finish the order. Mori Fukuzo gave him a generous payment. Kenta took the chance to pour out his troubles. It was really hard for a small company to make money. His bed at home was always occupied by his wife and kids, and he usually had to make do with sleeping in the office. But the terrible sleeping conditions left his whole body aching. Mori Fukuzo said he'd give him a luxury bed, and the two went to the second floor of a mysterious bar. The place was piled high with futuristic tech products, and the most eye-catching item was a plush, oversized bed. As soon as Kenta lay down, he fell into a deep sleep. After all, this was a top-of-the-line sleeping device from the future. The big bed was delivered to Kenta's house soon after, and he could finally sleep with his family. Coincidentally, the office chair broke that day, but luckily Kenta no longer had to huddle up and sleep on that shabby chair. However, when he got home that night, he noticed something was wrong. His wife tossed and turned in her sleep. His son kept crying, and Kenta was squeezed right onto the floor under the bed. Not only did he miss out on the good night's sleep he'd been looking forward to, but the office chair was also broken. His mood hit rock bottom. At that moment, Mori Fukuzo came up with a brilliant idea, one that would definitely keep Kenta energized every day.